Whoop whoop! What's going on, everybody? And welcome back to yet again another getting to know the artist. This is too good to be true, y'all. They just keep piling my inbox. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm in over my head in artists. I gotta step over this one to get to that one. No, I'm kidding. It ain't like that. I'm grateful and humble to anybody that wants to come up on my stream. Tonight we have Fieldboiisavage, baby. Sorry.
Yeah,
In the house. And if you don't know, you're about to know a little bit about who this guy is. Oh, snap. Weird things. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. We starting to get some people
whoa,
in here.
whoa.
That's what's good. I appreciate everybody that watches my streams. I appreciate everybody that goes and shows these artists love. And I appreciate everybody that watches it after it goes live. Y'all matter. You mean so much to me, each and every one of you. And I just want to say thank you at the beginning from the bottom of my heart. Whoop, whoop, and much love. We got Teasy in here. Whoop, whoop. What's up? All right. Be sure to share it out, folks. Be sure to hit that like button. You know what to do. All right, guys. So we're going to jump into these questions right away. Question number one for you is, what's your name? Where was you born and raised? And where do you currently live?
My name's Fieldboiisavage. I'm from Springfield, Ohio. I'm currently residing in Terre Haute, Indiana. The terrible Terre Haute.
All
It's
right,
pretty
all
much.
right. I know all about Terre Haute for sure. Even
Yeah.
before I lived in Indiana, I used to go to Terre Haute when I lived in Illinois because I was only like 45 minutes from there.
And I
So,
think I think Terre Haute's a hub for damn near everybody for real. Like if
yeah.
you're crossing, if you're going to Illinois, if you're going to Ohio, anywhere, you just end up. A lot of people end up here. And it's crazy as fuck because it's like a black hole. You don't never leave.
Yeah. Shout
So
out
you,
everybody coming in the chat. Sorry. All right. So then you're pretty much from Indiana then, born and raised
I'm
regardless.
not born. I was born in Springfield, Ohio. I've been
Oh,
here for
you said
like
that.
yeah, I've been here for like on and off for like 20 years. Um,
Uh,
I got stuck down here pretty much and ended up making it something more than what it was.
All right. All right. All right. Question number two. Now, most of my questions are Juggalo. I don't know.
I'm
Uh,
Juggalo
j-
friendly. I've had my hatchet man 25 years, bro. Yeah.
okay, that's the question, boy. I said, are you a Juggalo? How long have you been down? And do you consider yourself a Juggalo rapper? Some people don't like to be put in that box. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? And
I'm
some,
definitely a Juggalo. The culture, everything about it. Like, I've been like that since I think my older brother came in and he was playing I think it was the Wraith, honestly. And I was like, oh, what is that? And then ever since then, it was kind of pretty much all I listened to. And then, ICP. And then I kind of branched off a little bit. I didn't really branch off too much, but I stayed with ICP. But lately I've been on the OG Mac heavy. Like
oh
that's
yeah,
that's
that's
the
my
bad boy
dude.
right there. Yeah, that's my
Whoever
guy,
can.
man. I'm impressed. Yeah, but he's dope
Yeah.
as fuck. So I've been
Okay.
banging with him. And a Juggalo rapper. See, like I try to keep myself off that because I didn't want to feel like I was like trying to jump on no one's like lane or I wasn't trying to be something that I wasn't. So I've been trying to find like who I am. And honestly, it keeps coming back to them roots. But at this point, I wouldn't say I'm just an artist for anyone who's struggling, anyone who has something feel less of value and shit and really needs someone to talk to in life. That's what my music is. So basically, I guess you could say, in a sense, I'm kind of a juggler rapper.
Yeah, no, no, that's cool. You can be a hardcore juggalo and still not want to put yourself in that box. And I don't
Yeah,
say
I just
box as in to be derogatory, and maybe that's where it depends on interpretation of the person when they hear
yeah,
that statement, you know what I'm saying? I use it as
like
just a vague question to kind of kick up a little spark and see
yeah, but
where you feel, you
sometimes
know.
sometimes if when you ask someone if they're a juggalo, that's not a vague question. That becomes very
No,
deep. You
no,
know,
no, not Juggalo, the Juggalo rapper. I
yeah,
mean it
but yeah,
as real, like because I would like to
I like
interview
how you put it, a
artists.
juggalo rapper.
You know what I'm saying? I'd like to
Yeah,
interview artists that aren't Juggalos too. Any artist,
yeah,
I don't. I come up here. Let me get to know you. You know what I'm saying?
I just like to
But
make
I
art.
am a Juggalo, so my questions are gonna be Juggalo eccentric. Is all I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, I'm definitely juggalo for a living.
I've been down since 2003, my cousin Lindsay came to my house with his hair spider braided and had a great Malenko jersey on. And me and my homie Cody Curtis was like, "What?" And that was our hook, boy. We were
Yeah,
stuck from there. So if
yeah, I
I
definitely my
rapped, that would be my target audience. And I would
yeah.
probably call myself that, maybe.
So my first two mixtapes was pretty much that it was like super horrorcore, like super there, like everything. And then I really didn't get like love from it. And I was like, I'm just gonna start telling people about my life. And it ended up being a little because like I always sound like I'm trying to diss somebody when I rap, I guess people tell me when I write songs. But I just pick a mental target. So it always ends up somebody dying. You know what I mean?
Right, right. I feel it. All right, dude. That was a different type of a response. Thank you. Um, what inspired you to make music?
I think it was my brother, man, for real. My little brother, he's all right, rest in peace. But he was just on it, on it, on it, on it, like every day. We're up in the studio 15, 16 hours a day. All right. And I seen his grind and his like his passion for it, honestly. And then when he passed and shit, I was like, shit, well, I kind of owe it to him to try to touch something that he didn't get to see at least, you know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't plan to get famous or nothing, but like I, I got I got a little bit popular, a little bit, not like too much, but so I got a little more grinding to do, but pretty much my brother's my inspiration for even the reason I started rapping. He wrote my first rap for me.
I'm sorry for your loss, man, and that's
Hey,
beautiful.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's life, man, and I know that with life we're gonna lose and we're gonna gain, so it's just part of the game, homie.
Yeah, it's still hard to swallow. I've lost
Yeah, it's a hard
actually
pill. I
my
get that.
brother about 7 years back, and I feel it. I get it. Um, much love to your brothers for getting you into
Appreciate that.
music and whatnot. Let's just move along. I'm guessing this. You probably could almost say him again, but it's worded a little different. So, who do you look up to in the music industry? So that's like artists now or producers or whatever. It could still be somebody just down the road or whatever. But
Honestly, man, I was really trying to like what's the word I'm looking for? Nipsey Hussle, man. Like that dude was an entrepreneur and he took people out of the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like he was really
y-
putting it in. His music was valid, you know. So like that dude right there, I looked up to him just because like what he was, and not his music per se, but his business
his
aspect on things.
his
You know what I mean?
character, he inspired you. You
Yeah,
like he's doing good.
that man sold his first mixtape for $100. And who was it? I think it was P Diddy or no, Jay Z bought like $1 million worth of them CDs and put them
Yeah.
on. You know what I mean? So like I was like, that's a hustle. That man's got a business aspect.
Right, right. Okay.
And then my
Um,
favorite producer right now, man, that's Thick Chris all day. Like I'd pick him over anybody to sit down and produce a track. Like that dude's mind is crazy.
Chris is legendary. I wouldn't be surprised if he don't hop in here. He even told me he hopped into my TikTok stream and he said, I fucks with him. I know who he is. So he
Yeah,
gave you a shout out too in my little TikTok stream or whatever. I
my
love
God.
Chris. He
Oh yeah,
he's very talented and I actually have to get him on here. Like I have yet to message him. He told me to and
yeah.
I
Hey,
haven't got around to it. That's what I mean. I was being a little sarcastic, but I've had a lot of people start hitting me up to do this,
yeah.
and like now I'm trying to like organize and not cut anybody's throat and who went first, and so it's crazy. But yes,
Right.
Thick Chris, he's awesome. Y'all watching? If you don't know who Thick Chris is, shout
You need
out
to
to
get the
him. Go look him up.
yeah.
And if you're
Thick
in
thing.
yeah,
It's
if you're
THICCCRIS. That's S.
right doubles.
Uh, yeah, because
Um,
I've been one time on a graphic. He was like, "Bro, that's not it." I was like,
if
"Oh, my bad."
if you're an inspiring artist too, you're thinking about becoming an artist, this man makes beats out of this freaking world. Like he's just a dope dude. So yeah, that's dope
You
of
see the
you to
series?
shout out Chris.
You see the series where he made him with his mouth?
The dude the are you talking about on
Like,
TikTok? Oh
yeah.
no. Is it
That
did he do it?
he
I
makes.
think so.
Yeah, he made some noises with his mouth, bro, and made some banger beats, bro. I was like, that's nice.
Crazy. Right, right.
I've known him for like we went to was it middle school together.
Yeah. So I
He was
think
like,
if I'm correct, didn't he used to live in Indianapolis?
yeah, something like that. I don't see that. Like we lost contact for like years and years. So
Okay.
like I think he was in like in the area or something like that. Yeah,
Right, the outskirts, and then I think you told
yeah.
me he moved back to like some country town nobody knows or something. Maybe we'll find
He's
that
like,
out.
oh yeah. I mean, if you gotta wait to find out, I can look at his house from where I'm at. You know?
Oh! Oh, look at you. He said, I don't know. Go throw a rock at his window, but don't break it. Like, hey, get in the stream.
Yeah, you got you got this little restaurants right here, and then his house is like right a couple houses down from there.
So
So
y'all
it's like,
really be like hanging out. You be knowing him, knowing him. That's dope.
oh no, we don't be hanging out and shit. I don't hang out with people. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Oh.
Like we talk and shit. He's one of the dudes that really want someone to have a good day. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
He's a genuine person, and I just fuck with him for that.
He's
And
uplifting.
he deals with my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right,
yeah.
right. Get back. Sorry, my dog's all trying to get in the screen here.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good, man.
Chris is
I'm
dope.
surprised my kid been out here.
uh, that we done question number 4. All right, this question's always fun. Number 5. Are there any, sorry, excuse me, current projects in the works or what's next? So,
So right now, like I have I have sat down in the last 7 months and probably wrote almost 200 songs. Um, so right now it's just really the process of picking through. I got 2 tapes I'm about to drop. Um, yeah, Thick
sorry,
Chris,
I
that's
was
that.
trying to, yeah,
Yeah,
point that she was
but
correct.
I got 2 tapes I'm about to drop, and I want to get it finalized down. Pretty much. Uh, and then I think I got 4 videos shot. I gotta edit those, but yeah, I'm on a fast pace right now. I'm not good at posting on the internet shit. So like I got 7 kids, bro. So I just give my kids the phone and I just be working. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
Man, 7.
yeah. I blame it
See?
on COVID.
Ah, that's beautiful. That's cool, man. um, so you got stuff in the works. You just don't post up a whole lot, like
Yeah, I forget, bro.
socially.
It's
Um,
every now and
what's
again
your
I'll go ahead.
sorry for the chat? What's your like main platforms that you do be posting on then?
My music is on Spotify, iTunes, stuff like that. But I don't. I'm starting to use YouTube, and like it's really foreign to me because like I left YouTube alone. I didn't really shoot a lot of videos and stuff. I was just like trying to do shows or sell my CDs and stuff. But with times change, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm old school. Like
Right.
I'll go out, I'll take a Dodge Neon, park at the gas station, and bump my little mixtape and try to sell that shit, but they won't allow me.
No,
So, um,
that's dope though. He said, "I'm gonna go
yeah,
old
you
school
know,
on it." Like you heard that? You
yeah.
like that? I got a CD.
Where I'm from, they still do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Where I'm from is a
awesome.
different music scene than like where I live at. There's no music scene, bro. There's people who do music here, and there's some dope ass artists here, but like it's not like people doing shows all the time. You don't really see. You might hear like once a year. There's a hip hop show in Terre Haute. You know what I mean? So like
Right.
it makes it a little difficult to be active in your area with us. But back
I,
home, it's way different.
right. I got another buddy that actually lives over there in Terre Haute, or well, is from there. I think he lives there, and he does concerts in Indianapolis and stuff. I don't know if you're aware of a Todd Murky Archer.
Man, I know the name. See, I didn't know he was from here though. But nah, I
Yeah.
follow him on stuff. He's yeah, he's pretty dope.
Real quick, I need
Actually,
to give this guy right here a shout out. Nick from the Cult Rejects. What's up, homie? I love you. Thanks for the stickers. I think the sticker design that Darby and you came up with is going to look really cool once you get all those printed out. If you don't know, the Cult Rejects has a channel. You might get with him after my stream or something, or he's got a bigger channel than me, and he actually allowed me to be a lame guest up on his channel. I was like a plus one with Humble Among, if you know who that is, and that
nah,
was really dope. That's how I met the Occult Rejects, and yeah, good people. Everybody go follow the Occult Rejects on YouTube and Twitter. I don't know if he's on. I think he's on Facebook, but yeah. So sorry, I just needed to give that man a quick shout out. I don't get to see him too much in my streams. He's a busy man.
busy makes
Uh,
progress.
right. Haha, sure. Lord Farquaad, whoop whoop. What's up, homie? I'm getting some of my late nighters. What are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. All right, on to the next question. What is your favorite song that you have made of yours?
But honestly, would have to be I'm not a big fan of my own music.
He said, well,
I'm not make it. You know what I'm saying? I like making it. It's fun. I like making the content. I try to be as dope as possible. But like listening
right.
to it, I might have to right now. It's probably Tick Tick. Um, it's just it's a whole lane switch. Uh, plus I was in my raw emotions on that.
Okay.
Someone made me mad.
I'm trying to find. I said it. There was one, bro. You snap in it. Wait, what? I'm trying to look at our messages even because I told you I'm like blank, blank, and blank is dope, and I don't remember their titles, but
It was Tick Tick.
okay, yeah, that thing goes hard, y'all. You need to check that
Taking
song
the wide
out,
bit,
boy.
splitting. Got the 9 inches. My bitches is taking 9 inches. Bitch, I'm
Yeah.
next move. Yeah, yeah, that's Tick Tick. That's my. I mean, I made that. It was off. Like I ain't talked to my one of my brothers in like 4 years, and then when I tried to talk to him, he was like trying to act brand new and shit. So I was like, "Fuck you, bro. I'm gonna diss you." I dissed my brothers
Right.
instead of putting my hand. All my brothers rap, you know. So like instead of putting my hands on them, I just diss them.
That's awesome.
Me and Thick Chris
That,
just did it. Diss one of my other brothers. You know,
yeah. All right. Um, realistically, Where do you see or want to see yourself in 5 years? What's that 5 year plan? If you're focusing on music, you really want to
Are
do
you
something
talking
with.
about musically or just life in general?
We can broaden it. We can. I want to know about your music plans for 5 years, but in life, what do you hope to have achieved?
Man, this is gonna sound goofy, but I'm old, so like financial freedom, honestly.
That ain't goofy, bro. I'm an adult too now. I know. Being
A
happy
fin-
about paying a bill or not paying
yeah.
a bill.
Well, I'm saving up right now because I'm about to buy like 10 acres, and I'm gonna set up a spot there and pretty much live off the grid somewhat. Um, obtain my own electricity, stuff like that. Use solar panels, all that good stuff, and really and just try to live by my best life. Like I
Yeah.
said, I got 7 kids, so I got to leave them something that is sustainable through anything at the same time as theirs. You know what I mean? So like financial
Right.
freedom is not paying this government 70 different directions for something that should be ultimately mine already.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No doubt.
and
I
then music,
wish.
yeah, musically, I would really like to see myself, just having fun still. I don't care if I make it or not, honestly. I'm 36, bro. I'm about to be 37 next month. Like I know I'm
Uh,
not gonna be the next big Jam Wayne or something like that, but
hey,
like
you.
I'm a
Hey, don't count yourself out. You might be. I'm
hey,
voting
I
for you
just
now. You're gonna be the next wee wee.
yeah, but I just want to have fun, make some dope content, uh, do some dope shit,
See,
go
I love
out,
that.
show.
That
I would
that's
really
that's
like to be on.
real.
Yeah, my goal is the gathering at some point. I'm gonna be at some stage one of these days. Um,
That was well down the road. We'll circle back to it. That kind of leads to a question I got down the road, but yeah. um, No, that's real. I wish I could have that aspect. I'm stuck in my house now. We're on a 30-year, hope to pay it off in 15,
yeah,
everything included in the mortgage. Like we're here, we're doing the thing. And I
yeah.
didn't do it properly. I only recently found that financial freedom that you're talking about in my life. I'm 32, so I know. But it sounds like you got a better head on your shoulders than me, and you got 7 kids running around. You got a whole family, dude. That's beautiful. So then, if music is just fun, even though you seem like you could really be good at it, and you could be the next Jim Jang Wang whatever
I'm
wee
I'm definitely
Mac,
pushing.
bro.
I'm
You got
definitely
those pipes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
definitely pushing. I'm not. I'm not no hobbyist. I'm working on music full time. I just when I
you
start releasing, you'll see.
No, yeah, you're
So
you sound
I
real
got
about it. So my question though, my backing to that then is like all within that 5 year plan, what do you do for work? You work a 9 to 5, I'm assuming right now then, or
so at this point I work take five oil change. um but
hey, it's an honest job.
yeah, I had I own my own business for a while, and I brought my brother down here to kind of help straighten shit out for me. He was a door knocker and stuff, so he ended up shutting my shit down, getting my shit shut down because he couldn't keep his paws to his own belongings. So
Right.
they shut me down ultimately. Well, I shut myself down and told myself I ain't gonna do it until I find the right people. But I own 2 businesses at this point. I own a little small mobile shop, restoration, stuff like that, and then tree service as well. So like I do all kinds of shit. I'm everywhere, dude.
Dude's entrepreneur. He ain't just an artist. He got some backup plans for his backup plans, dude. I inspire to be you. Like that's awesome. I don't think I'll ever be that set. Like
it took
keep doing
it
it.
took 15 years in the joint, man. You change your mind, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I get it. For sure. Nothing but time to think in there. I never done joint time, but I've done my share of counties.
County's worse. Oh,
Oh
that's too much.
yeah. Right, not as much movement and freedom.
Yeah.
Uh man, that was a beautiful answer. Are y'all watching? Are you listening? Have you watched any of my streams? No offense to nobody, but they ain't answered the questions like this, man. Like, I gotta step my game up. God, excuse me, church. I'm gonna go put a new shirt on and look more better. Shit. All right. Yeah. Where do we go from there? Uh, if not, well, see, I could pick an answer for you here. If not music, then what? So, if music was
Like
never a thing,
honestly, if music was never a thing, I'd be probably one of the dopest tattoo artists I know. Um,
you
honestly,
do
so like,
tats too.
I'm nasty, bro. I'm not like
Ah,
not one of them persons is gonna tell you. I'll send you some pictures, bro.
man, I can't
I'm
even show this motherfucker right. I got some work and I need more work. Where you located? I'm coming.
bro. Come see me, bro. I got you. Yeah, I got I've I tattooed on and off for the last 20 years. Really, and that's something like, see, I started to hone that, and I started to like really develop my skills, skill level, and then music would pop up, and then I'm like, damn, okay, I can't do both of them. You know what I mean? I'm broke. I can't do both of them, so I had to bounce back and forth for a while on those. But now I got a whole tattoo studio in my backyard. You know what I mean? I go out there and just tattoo all I want,
Crazy.
and then I got
Yeah.
I got my music studio inside and shit. I got everything on a little half acre that I need.
Listen, you can't have an odd number. You gotta adopt a kid. You can't have seven. I'm up for
Oh, no.
adoption.
Listen, bro, seven is not easy, bro. That shit is not
I
where
bet.
it's. I love my kids to death, man, but
I, I'm
there's
just saying
times.
I want in. Damn it. Dad gotta go and shit. Look at this. What we got? I love our fucking community so much. Jugs all the way up to SK Discord. I can be having the worst day, stuck in a nightmare, and we lift each other up. Jugs up, Jugs down. Hell yeah. He's inspirational, that's for sure. That's awesome, man. Uh, where am I now? If not music, you said that because all of that. So, what did you want to be as a kid?
What I want to be as a kid, man. See, that's rough because honestly, I never got to be a kid. So I don't really know. I was always having adult dreams, and with the situation I lived in, I pretty much was raising my mom. So
Damn.
I just never,
All right.
yeah, I just I'm from Springfield, Ohio, bro, where
Were they eating the dogs? They eating the cats? They eating the
I,
pets?
that's since I left, man. That's been after I left. You know what I mean? Like
Sorry.
that's just crazy. I seen. I was like, God, man, what the hell? The fucking heroin that got to him or something. But yeah, poverty back then was a bit different. So like these kids these days, the 90s babies up and stuff, they got it kind of made for them. Like 2000s babies and stuff. Because like
Right.
back in the day when you had poor, like that. Today poor is like the person's got a house, all their bills are paid, and they can't go out and spend money on like fast food. That's poor
Right.
these days. Like poor with
Mm-mm.
us is like my mama used to give me bread and milk for cereal. You know what I
Man.
mean? Like,
Man. Eating
like
ramen noodles for supper.
we didn't have ramen noodles. So back home we got this place
Oh.
called the Sandwich Shop. They give you like 11 sandwiches a week, but they give you like a shit ton of potatoes and mushrooms. So like we just
Okay.
fry the potatoes and mushrooms every day for
It's
like at
starch and
least
it does.
10 years. Yeah,
Yeah. Man, that's rough. But me and my sister kind of raised each other, and not like my father wasn't there, her father wasn't there. My mom did work. She tried to, she worked her ass off trying to provide for us
yeah.
heathen ass kids. But overall, we kind of raised each other. And then my mom dipped when I was 16, so kind of know a little bit about that whole rough upgoing. Maybe not quite to that extent. And you're
Yeah,
you're
my
humble.
mama should have never been granted custody of it. I'm gonna be real, like she's not like like correct, you know what I mean? Like she's I don't know what they call it, but she's not there totally. So like she was still a kid herself mentally, and she over
Right.
here trying to we were best friends kind of.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit,
Y'all were figuring it out together.
yeah, yeah, we was. Yeah, yeah.
All
But
right.
yeah, I didn't really have no I guess music's always been the only thing that I ever knew. So like yeah, I'm gonna say I wrote my first song in 1999. So yeah, I probably would say just music, man.
Okay. Then that's fair. We've got to the question that you started to say, asking about like playing on the gathering. Have you got to play the gathering of the Juggalos or
Oh
been to any? And if so, how many?
no,
This past year
I
was my first gathering ever that I got to
I've never
attend.
been able to go to nothing like that. Like I've never only concerts I ever been to was my own. I don't have it yet.
Yeah,
The money thing for me, like I'm not gonna ride there on a bicycle. I'll never get there. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, my whole life I've been kind of fucked up. But like I'm kind of my 30s is going all right. You know what I'm saying? 20s was way worse. You know what I
right,
mean? So
right.
so like, but I've never got
So
to do nothing like that.
is there
But
anything in plans and works though? I mean, not to sound
I'm trying to
intrusive,
figure out
but
who
you
to hit
just
up
said
for.
you got a little business here going on, a little like what's the real stopper for you now at this point? Like what would prevent you from going or what would help to like make sure you actually went or is it just like
Babysitter,
time?
bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, right. You got to bring the old lady with you.
Yeah, she's my that's see so like that's my sidekick, that's my best friend, that's my advisor, that's my you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
that's me
ride or
if I
die.
yeah, yeah, she's been with me. Listen, she's been with me for 15 years. That's crazy as fuck. I wouldn't be with me for 15 years. You know what I mean? But and I'm not even
Right,
like I'm uglier than sin. She kissed me in the lips every day. You know what I mean? Like
right,
yeah, she gotta love
respect.
me, bro. You know, but
My old lady understood, and that's just a different balance. Like she didn't need to go, she would like to go, but she knew I've been wanting to go my whole life. And we got dogs. We don't have a bunch of kids running around. I do have a son, but he lives with his mom. But we got dogs nonetheless, and we would have to pay to room and board all the dogs, and then pay for both of us to go. And we just didn't have it last year like that. This year we're gonna try to be able to afford it. But like now that
yeah,
I've been, I don't want to not go. So it's like,
yeah,
baby, you can take your 2 weeks and go hang out with your family. I just want 4 days. But
yeah.
we'll
It looked
see.
like a blast, man. Again, I don't mean to keep mentioning,
No,
but
man.
like Dick Chris, man, he's showing me the photos and stuff. I'm like, man, because we both big dudes with beards. You know what I'm saying? That could have been me. You know?
Yeah.
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 We both big dudes with beards and stuff. So it's like I need to be the second big guy there with you. Like we need to go. Like I'm gonna try to go this next round for sure. I don't
And be
care.
the walking beards, just
Yeah, the Beard Brothers, not the Isleys. You know, but
right on.
uh, yeah, I'm definitely wanting it. So if anybody on here can get me into the gathering, like let me know. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to
Listen,
go.
listen, you need to tell all of your fans to suggest you for the gathering to freaking jump steady. I feel not really, but I feel like I made Bleed happen. Not really, but I predicted that he would play the gathering before anybody even knew he would be an option, and that man ended up like playing the gathering. But I'm guessing a lot of people wanted him to play. But as far as I know, it's like you just gotta have a good video and submit it, and then you gotta have a enough people try to submit your name too or whatever. And if you have people like Chris and Cartoon, like on your backside, if you could somehow get them to submit, and or they might be able
Yeah,
to weasel you in there on like
yeah.
their little
See,
set.
see, I'm a weird individual, man. So like I see Thick Chris doing that in cartoon. Like they're two dope people. They, it's like that's them right there. You know what I mean? If I get into this, I want to get into this because like they
Because it's
was
you.
really, I was the fit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they found me, boom, and I think that's my downfall in life, honestly. But like they're doing amazing stuff. You know what I mean? And a cosign would be cool, but then it would be like they, you get that
No,
feeling sometimes.
no, yeah. No, I get it. You wanting to do your own thing and get in
Yeah,
on your own name, on your own accord, your
I'm
own
cool. Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
And that's respect. And I'm sure they would respect that. But maybe you could be like, hey, maybe you could at least say a good word for me.
yeah. It'd be not. Hey,
Something.
if y'all watching this, that'd be cool. I'm cool
Yeah,
with it, but I'm not.
everybody submit Fieldboiisavage for God J next year. At least get this
Yeah,
man on the pirate ship stage
yeah. I'm
and
whatever
work his
ship you want
way
to give me.
up.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be dope as fuck. I'm gonna have to
I
work
think
out.
I think you're not giving us everything you got yet. Just from some of the songs and how you talk, and you're very sure of yourself, and you're not like I don't know cocky in the wrong sense. You're humble about what you've been through. I think if you really put yourself to it, man, like grind though this year, and I don't see why you couldn't be there next year personally, but
Yeah, I'm about
that's
to
just
drop like
me.
30 videos. I'm like I said, I got around 200 songs recorded or not recorded but wrote. So it's just about processing those. Like I'm about to flood the internet. They're gonna get tired of me. The internet's gonna call me like, bro, you gotta calm down. I'm like, fuck you. I mean, like, I'm still going.
That's what you gotta do. Yeah.
I'm a
Um,
force feed them, man. Force feed them. You know.
manifestation is real, my guy.
Yeah,
Manifestation. You gotta bring that
yeah.
shit, make it, put it on
I'm,
people.
I'm really
uh,
big on speaking it into existence, manifestation, third eye. Lining my chakras in the right areas and stuff like that. So like, it's got to be the right vibe. Vibrations is everything. So
okay, well,
hopefully,
speaking of
yeah.
manifesting, on our next question, who, if you could collab with anybody, who would you collab with and why?
Um,
Mainstream or underground, it doesn't matter.
Ouija Mac for sure. Like that'd
Hell
probably
yeah.
be my only one that I'm like, yep, I need that ASAP. Um, I mean, he just creative, man. Like I break down everything he does, like his videos, him, and he's the one that got me to like. I was like, I'm broke, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, I'm broke. You know what I mean? I'm new school broke. My kids got what they need and shit, but like I don't have three to
Oh,
five, 600 spent on a
right,
video. So by
right.
watching his videos, I was like, I see a couple filters he uses. So I shot a little video on my iPhone. It wasn't the best, man, but listen, it reminded me of some shit he would do. So like I did that, and I'm
Everything I
Ouija,
do is on my iPhone. I mean, I got a Canon something like T7 camera, but I don't
yeah.
never use it. Like I use my phone more than anything for videos.
The
So
fucking iPhone cameras are amazing, dude. Like, and then you can get these apps that like you gotta watch the apps, man. You can't just get anyone. But there's this one app, it's like $17, but it turns your cell phone into a DSLR base ordeal. It gives you a cleaner and it gives you more options to where you can go in there and really like clean up the image to how you
right.
like it and really shoot some really clean videos. So like that's kind of what I did. And then I just, so that iPhones is cool. Like, I
So
mean,
I
there's
mess
a
with
limit.
Cap. Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
I mess with CapCut a lot. I don't know if you know about that app,
Yeah, it's on my
but
phone. I
I've
use,
been considering like paying for the extra. I haven't yet. All the free stuff is pretty dope, but
I just
there's
keep doing a
times.
trial.
Yeah, right. There you go. That's smart.
Yeah,
All right.
I've used CapCut. It was cool, but it like the last video I downloaded, the last place I exported it was CapCut, and it like in some parts it delayed my stuff, and I've had like 10, 15 people be like, hey bro,
Your
CapCut
shit.
delays it somewhat, and I'm like, oh man, because I just thought I was off. I was like, man,
Right.
I was off on the lip sync and the vocals or whatnot, but it was CapCut. So Uh, I use the app on my phone though to edit. It's what's it? iMovie. It works pretty
Okay.
good.
Yeah. I don't even use the natural app. I don't know why. I've always used that CapCut. I'll use Phonto for like doing thumbnails and stuff like that, enhancing
Yeah,
photos and just try to pull some stuff together. All
yeah. I'm a
right.
big fan. That's my go-to for everything.
Uh, have you ever met anyone famous? My answer to this is like I've met ICP and a handful of artists, and they're famous. But like outside of that, I met Polly Shore, so that's my famous person or whatever.
Um, Not really famous though. I I don't really yeah. I met John Legend once. You know what I mean? Like he's
Really?
from the same. He's from the same city I'm from. It's not like we kicked it or nothing. You know, it's just like, hey, that's John. I went to his studio. He owns a studio in Upper Valley Pike, Ohio, and I'll try and remember the name of it. I forget the name of it, but me and my brother went there some years ago and got a song recorded. I
Hell
can't
yeah.
see none of that stuff. Them
Oh,
comments, I can't, bro.
okay.
I'm
He
blind as
said
shit.
he said, "Hey, have y'all used KindMaster? It's a good editing app." I
Yeah,
personally have not. I don't know if
I
you've
have.
seen
It was the first time I messed up anything. Like,
that.
kind of, it's just too weird. I don't like the interface, to be honest with you. I like them sleek looking and real easy, simple interfaces. Uh, where you just because those ones are nice. You just get down to work. You ain't gotta
Right.
push this over here to push that over there and stuff. That's just I'm already doing it on the phone like a cheap ass. So like I need to be quick and you know like,
Right.
it's a,
Right. Like make it simple as possible. And that's what I like
yeah,
about CapCut. It's really easy to navigate and
yeah.
use. You just
It
slap it in there, move
it's
some
definitely
stuff, use this effect, take away this opening, bam,
yeah.
add some music.
I tried to use the clone effect but it was like so weird. So I ended up taking like a 20-minute tutorial on how to do the cloning effect without the app. So I had to
Right.
like manually do it. Oh, it came out all right, but like but they do got some dope ass transitions.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, where are we at? Collab with artist, famous. All right, these next two are kind of basic, but they're still important and relevant nonetheless for a fan or something. What's your favorite color?
Red
Red. Mine is too. That's dope. All right. Favorite domesticated and wild animal.
domesticated animal, a pit
Yeah.
bull.
All
Um,
right.
Wild animal. Man, I don't know. Right, a raccoon. I just seen a rat. Hey, listen, hear me out though. I just watched this video right before we got on this. It was a raccoon taking on four wolves. The raccoon walked away. I definitely think it's gonna be a
Bruh!
raccoon.
Bro, they're savage.
Yeah, they are, bro.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah,
Mine would be
definitely.
a white tiger for a wild animal. And domesticated, I feel you on the pit bull or dogs in general. Either
Yeah, man.
dogs or snakes. So that's
Yeah,
pretty
no, no,
cool.
no, 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 man.
You
I
don't
can't
like
do this.
snakes? Oh, come on. Come see my snakes. I only got two.
So I lived in Florida for a while, and they got rattlesnakes over there, bro. And
Yeah.
Mama's family is like the hills have eyes size people. They're all like 7 foot
Ooh.
stuff, bro. They're they're I don't know what's wrong with them people, but but he caught a my uncle caught a rattlesnake, put it in a bucket on me one time. I thought I was dead. I was
Oh
like, no,
man,
no.
that ain't even a
So
joke, bro. What? Chasing you with a
like I said, they like
rattlesnake.
they hill jacks over there, man. Over there in Florida, they got them hill jack motherfuckers. That's they're part of it.
Only in Florida, bath salt, eating, smoking. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, there's I mean there's some weird in every city, man, but they got they
Listen, I
They're out
live
there.
in Indiana where people think they're in Florida or in Kentucky. We got some backwoods style people too. I know.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
somewhat red. I got a little bit of redneck in me, honestly.
mm.
But but
As
not
long
like
as it
that.
ain't the wrong kind.
Yeah,
um,
yeah. My
Nicole,
wife is my
okay.
sister.
Sorry, this is my old lady right here. That's fine, I guess. Just get home. Um, let's see. Weird thing said I'd take a lion or a white tiger. Yeah. Yeah, and remember that chat. You can put your answers in the chat too. I'm curious to know what you guys want to keep and like if you have an answer or response to these questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Before I move forward, this is my point where I actually like to ask the chat, do you have any questions for him that I have not asked yet? We are halfway through our questions. We're at 45 minutes. So if anybody in the chat has any quick questions that I'll throw up there and I'll ask if you want to ask. If not, that's
Let
fine. We'll
her
move on. But yeah, just let us know. And I'm gonna give you just a quick second. I'm gonna hit my little vapey vape here, and then we'll just move on to the next question. It ain't even on, so I gotta turn it on. It done shut off
Yeah, I
on
can't.
me.
Well, I ain't got my glasses on either, so like everything for me is so small on these phones.
Is it just because of the phones, or are you like nearsighted, farsighted, or something?
I'm uh I'm like 45% blind. So like I put the glasses on it, it lets me see a little bit, but like small things is not happening for me. I'm like unless I
I
get
got
like
you.
I could be like this and I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. You know what I mean?
Right. I see
At that point you can see
that.
my pores. You know what I mean? So it's like
Believe it or not, I used to have glasses as a kid, and I don't know how, because I broke my glasses, and my mom finally got tired of it. She couldn't afford them, so she's just like, "Well, you're done. I don't know what to do." And
right, like
the
I
doctor
take
said my eyes healed off of their like wounds or whatever, like because I was like I needed glasses, and then now I got 20/20 vision. Like I didn't get no laser surgery or nothing like
my wife
that.
she made me go get glasses because when I'm driving sometimes
Yeah.
I can't. I might end up in someone's yard. I might end up in their yard. Like,
My guy has night blindness. Don't blame him.
yeah, especially at night, it's over. I literally like take some air out of my front driver tire and take a little bit of air out of my rear passenger tire. That way I can feel the bumps on the side of the road a little better when I know I'm off the road. Yeah, it's bad, man.
I'm sorry. That's damn.
I use jumbo text. You know what I mean? Like I gotta read that shit one letter at a time.
Oh, I love it. That's dope, bro. That's so fucking dope. Um, here we go. Somebody actually put something in the comments for you. Have you ever been to a big event or something that's really popular?
No, man, I'm not exciting at all. No, I mean I've always wanted to, but it's like priorities for me. So like if I had
What,
extra
do you
money,
just swerve like your local fair? You don't even be attending that or nothing?
no, I don't.
Like,
So I did 15 years in the joint, bro, and I
I
don't
get
like a
it.
lot of people. Like if I'm not on a stage somewhere, a lot of people get scary.
All right, no, that's dope. Um, you might want to reconsider the gathering.
No, I could do that.
Dude, that's homies. It's
Shit,
all love. Like it's
yeah.
I say it because you say the amount of people because I think this year they sold 5,015 tickets. We had a lot
Well,
of
it's like
people there.
I guess like a indoor ordeal. You know, like I've
Right.
never really.
Oh,
I'm an outdoor kind of everything. I like outside. I like to be like a
listen, I don't
wind.
consider myself claustrophobic, but for the first time being like up in the middle of that crowd of people and my like adrenaline being anxious, boy, it kind of got to me a little bit. I'm like, whoa, like give me some space, whoa. But no,
Yeah,
yeah, that's all right. Man, now we're getting some questions. Thank you. That's dope. Uh, what's the biggest problem in? Wait, I'm gonna ask you to like specify that a little more because that's kind of vague. What's the biggest problem in life right now? Are you meaning like what? I mean, if you have an answer, you can answer, but
I
we're
mean,
saying
I got
we.
I pretty much I yeah, it's cool. She said, "What's the biggest problem in life right now?" Um, honestly, I'm at peace with who I am, where I'm at. I'm all right with it. You know what I mean? I don't really have no problems. I'm a solutionist. So when a problem comes, I solve it real quick or try to get it out the way. So I really don't have no problems. First time in my life I ever said that. Yeah, I'm all right. You know,
Dap to that.
I don't. I'm happy. I ain't never got to say that, but definitely happy. I got no problems. I think the biggest problem I might have is plumbing every now and again. You know what I mean? Which I get the tape out. I'm good.
That's dope. That's dope. All right. Well, we'll jump back into my questions. Now this one might be a little touching for you, considering what you've already told us. So, by all means, like I said, if it's a skip, it's a skip. Um, what music did your parents listen to, and do you think, in any way, shape, or form, did it affect you musically? And I know you said that one was a little rocky, so that's what I mean. I
My dad
answer
was
that.
The Beatles and the Doors all day. That's all my dad listened to. The Beatles and the Doors. My mom was
Oh,
country, country like strict Shania Twain every day, all day.
yeah, honey,
You know what I mean?
I'm home.
So like what I listen to on a daily basis is very like broad. Because I'm one of them guys that hit scan and a melody touches my ear, I'm gonna stop the scan on the radio and or dude, I got a stacks and stacks of CDs that go from every genre, bluegrass, like all kinds of shit. Like, um, so pretty much like my city, m- being around my mom and dad, the music, like my city brought like a whole different, what's it, catalog of music to me, because I'd go over to my friend's house and their parents be playing this and that. Hip hop didn't come in my life until like East 1999 came out, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yeah.
so that when that shit, when I heard that, I was like, that that's that shit right there. You know what I mean? So like, uh, and then after that, the it was ICP. Uh, so pretty much like I'm a broad music listener. I don't think my
So,
parents. I do like the Beatles though, man.
do you think it? But like, do you think it directs or any way affects how you perform or you do music or see music?
Yeah, I
Like,
think I think that like every kid's got a memory of like their mom or dad listening to a certain song or something like that. So when we get older, as we get older, certain things happen in life, and some a lot of times them songs come back to us, or so like I always look back on the sound that was then and the sound that is now, and I still go back to them old school sounds. Like if I could sample, it'd be the Isley Brothers, it'd be all kinds of shit, buddy. Megadeth,
yeah.
like
Okay.
I got a
Mm,
broad range of music, bro. It goes insane.
that's me. I listen to everything but gospel and opera, my guy. Like,
There's some
it's
dope uh gospel rappers, man. Honestly, I got a homie in Springfield. His name's Kyle Ryder. He goes by White Boy Paul. I think he's dope as shit. I
NF is a Christian rapper or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and
And that's
I dig him, but like I just I don't know if it's a whole lot of godly. I got my own.
yeah. That's why I listen to the rap version of gospel. That's because that's it's more like fighting the
Listen, I
devil.
listened to NF for a while, not even knowing that's who he was, and then when I really started paying attention to the lyrics, I'm like, what?
That's because
It's
his presence is so overwhelming. Like
it's
he's product.
powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that dude. That dude can rap.
Right.
He can make music. He's an artist. Like it's like so. Like I guess at that point you're just mixed up in what he's making you feel. You the content is not 100% like correct in your mind. So
Right.
it's like you're perceiving it different than what it is. But then when you find out, you're like, oh, that was dope. Still, you know, it's
Yeah,
even
you
dope.
can't even be mad. Like, I'm gonna
Right?
listen to it and perceive it for my own reasons. I'm gonna apply it to my life where it makes sense. I might not
Yeah,
believe in your God or whatever he might be originally saying, or but I'll give him
yeah.
respect. I'm just saying I don't go out of my
No,
way to listen to gospel, you know, God,
right.
the actual songs. It's just not me. It's not mine. I just leave that
Not your
alone.
forte. Yeah,
Right.
everybody got their cup
Right.
of tea, man. You know what I'm saying? You like sugar, you like sugar. You
But
know,
my
you know.
point is, outside of opera and gospel, if it's got a good tune or a beat or the lyrics
Yeah,
can resonate with me, I'll listen to it. I listen to bluegrass, reggae, rap,
yeah.
some country. Not a whole lot of country, but some country, classic rock, stuff like that. So yeah,
Then I'll sit down
yeah.
and listen to guitarists solos, and so you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
especially
instrumental and stuff. Honestly,
yeah,
something I do dig that I've noticed is foreign music or like something that's not here, not American, not the norm, like indie, something just different and like Viking music. That stuff's kind of dope and
yeah.
like
I
I
like
like
that.
unique, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah,
It's
if
what make
it's
it's what makes you feel something. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like so, like everybody's vibrations is different. You just plug them chords, you find what you like. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Now, I think you mentioned this. I'm not sure exactly. I don't quite recall, man. You've given me a lot to digest, and I appreciate it. The next question in my book is, do you have any siblings, and how many?
Yeah. So I got two biological siblings, but I have like, I mean, I don't really like the DNA thing. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
like,
no, extended, distant. I don't. If
yeah.
if you call
Oh, I
them
got six.
brothers, that's your
Yeah.
family.
Well, I got like six brothers, and
Okay.
one sister.
Bro, I have 13 biological. I mean, they're not all alive anymore, sadly, but I had 13 biological siblings, and I'm like the youngest out of both sides. Two
Oh,
were
you
on my
was
mom's side. My dad had 11 kids. Like
yeah.
crazy.
I'm glad I ain't got that 11 keys.
Man, right. You thought
Fucking
you
gave me
said
good hair. Man, that man's a legend. You know what I mean?
Well, not really. He was a piece of crap, but he started when he was like 14. He had his
Well, he was
first
on a good
kid.
road to being a legend at some point. You know what
Right,
I mean?
right, right.
Stumbled
But
a little bit and never got back
yeah,
up.
yeah. All right, cool. So do they support you? They know about your music? They in your life regularly? Yes, no?
Some make music with me at some point, and so like they support me verbally. Yeah, uh, they're like, "Oh man, you got this, bro. You can do this." You know what I'm saying? All that yada shit. And
They
then
ain't
like when
sharing it on their socials or none.
yeah, they don't share it. They share their music. I share their music. They don't share my music. And it's honestly because like I hate to say it, but I'm better.
Right.
Like in all accords, I'm better. Like just by
There's
design, I'm
nothing
better.
wrong with knowing something and being
Uh,
confident in it.
so when you're better than your brothers, though, it becomes like, oh fuck him. Yeah, he's acting too good or something. And really, I just want to see everybody eat and like everybody like have a good, healthy life. And they just see it
Now,
as I'm being over arrogant and shit. Like, I'm not arrogant at all. I'm the most humble person people will meet. Uh,
even even though you say you're out of their lane, do they like sing the same genre? Are they in the same? I guess so.
Genre, yeah, they're in the same genre, but like they're not. They haven't
Eh,
evolved from '99, if that makes sense.
okay.
Like, so with time, music changes. The it could be the
This.
instrumentals that change you, but you got to evolve step through step of music and how it's evolving, or else you're gonna stay stagnant and no one's gonna know you, right? Like,
Right. You
so
can't sing the Humpty Dance forever.
for 30 years, yeah. So when you're like, let's make a song, and they're like, let me freestyle this verse I did in 1832. Like, you can't do that. We're not doing that. They're like, oh, you better, like, no, we're just writing a song. We're writing a current song like today, not something that, what I mean, that was
Right,
out.
right.
Yeah, it's like we don't do that. And just they make hip hop on what they feel hip hop should be. I make hip hop on what I feel hip hop should be. We'll just say that.
Okay, are they in the horrorcore lane though?
No, no, no. No, it's so far from that. It's
Okay.
it's more of the uh they're all drug addicts. So like they're on that lane where they think they're still like balling and talking about money and and
I got
really
these
they're like,
bitches. I got these hoes. I need some up my nose. Oh, I just said
yeah, and
your
then they
next
just
track.
put their last 18 they put their last $18 in their veins and they're like, yeah, I'm a balling, I got money, I got stacks. And so that's where we
Yeah.
differ, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. You just got your head on your shoulders.
I got a better grasp of what I want than they do.
Right, right. All right, fair. Um, let's see here. All right, this one's fun, and I think you're gonna give me a good answer for it. Maybe not. You might surprise me because you've given me great answers all night. Um, if you met the younger you, what would you tell yourself and why?
Pull out, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah! One more time. Yeah!
Yeah, pull out, bro. No, I love all my kids, man, but I would have definitely said spread them kids out, bro. Like, and
What? Real quick,
yeah.
what's their ages?
All right, so it go 18, 13, 12, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
They're at the end. He's like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, COVID, man. COVID, I swear. Like,
Yeah, too
yeah.
much time on your hands or
Nah,
lack thereof.
on some real shit. I would have probably told myself to be more business oriented at an early age because I was left with a lump sum of money when my pops passed, and I could have, with what I did get, I could have did something more with it to make my future grow. But I didn't
Right,
know then that how life was supposed to be. You're supposed to work your
right.
ass off 20s, finish up in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, you're in retirement, living a good life. So I'm just now in my 30s, like, oh, I need to work
Yeah,
9 to 5. It's like
yeah,
a
bro.
bloomer, man. A bloomer, I tell you that.
I feel it. All right, I would have said the same thing. Not her. I love my son to death, but his mom put me through 10 years of hell. I chased her
Yeah,
all over the countryside, and she was just cheating on me left and right, and it just was
yeah.
it was misery. I just
My
you know.
my first kid was it was like, yo, I'm trying some shit out. You know what I mean? This is the this is vagina. I'm about to go inside this one. So
Look what
it
I
wasn't
can
like,
do.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't like we were like meant to be or nothing. It was just kind of like she was giving me some new shit. You know what I mean? Like I've never done it
Right.
before.
He said
It's
Ned and
fun.
pie. I ain't had
Yeah.
that one.
So and then the rest of my kids, I only got two baby moms. So like the rest of my kids was uh I don't know. It's crazy.
So what, you got one by one and then six by the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if we was to like technically break it down, my wife came into the relationship with two kids, but
No, that's
those
your
are my
kids, homie. That's your kids.
yeah, those are mine. I've raised them from 6 months and 18 months. Um dude ain't been around, bro. Like he's living his best life and somewhere, and I'm happy for him, you know what I mean? Because he gave me two of the best people I ever met in my life. Uh my best friends at some point. We fight all the time, argue, but I'd be dead or in prison right now if it wasn't for them two boys. So like
That's dope.
that he missed out, man. Them kids didn't miss out on shit. He missed
Right,
out on
right.
them. So like, but then it goes, yeah. So four or
Oh no,
five.
that's
Yeah.
your kids, homie. I get it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Um uh yeah. uh 18. Did dude, that's solid as hell. Respect. Did the skill come natural or did you have to learn and practice? So
I
some
don't know, dude. I
people,
was I was hot dog water, bro. Like it had to yeah, it came over some time. So like my oldest brother, he was always in like doing these battle raps in the studio with his friends and um so I thought it was kind of cool. So like I try to write a couple of my own songs and it just I didn't have nothing down. You know what I mean? But this I was like 9 years old, you know what I mean? So like
right,
it took when I hit I think it was 21 ish area and I've been in prison all these times and shit. I was like I could be a threat. I could fucking I could do this. You know what I mean? Like this is no longer a dream, it's a obtainable goal that I could work forward to. That's dope. All right, cool. Check. Got that. And then I just kind of honed it like when I write, every time I write, I will write four of the same verses differently. And then I'll go through them verses and I'll mark what I don't like or if I want to try to use a double conandra or
write
you
it
know like
down, folks. Write it down.
yeah
These are legendary.
I put my shit together in a format that is different from anything I've heard and it allows me to be as creative as possible.
Well, you probably should have told us that, man. I mean, I don't know how many people are gonna see this, but that's cool. That's your trick. um, everybody just ignore what you heard. That's his shit. Go do your
That's
own
sauce, man.
shit.
That. Once you find out as an artist of like who you are and what you want to do, what your image is, it's all about creating the product that is going to sell. So like creativity is the key to this because you're in the entertainment business. So you got to be creative with shit. There's a lot of
Right.
people that write 16 bar verse, all 16 bars sound exactly the same, and there's no different endings. There's no switch ups in it. There, you know, there's no being pockets being written at all. You know what I'm
No, it's like
saying?
a same cadence or something through the whole
Yes, that's
thing, or
because they hear the beat as a whole. Like when I hear a beat, I hear each instrument for itself. So if you got a beat knocking, I might hear the pizzicato and be like, I'm gonna follow that instrument. So that's my rhyme scheme right there. And then toward the end, I might hear the bass hitting real smooth or something, or a switch up. And then I'll switch it up and ride that bass for a minute and then go back to the pizzicato.
yeah, yeah.
It's just
I
all about
feel
what
it.
the beat tells you. You know what I mean?
How long have you been doing music then? So, like, officially, like, really put in effort into it and putting songs out. I know you said you've actually got quite an extensive amount of music that hasn't been released,
About
but
13 years.
oh,
Like going hard with it, about 13 years.
all
Uh,
right.
like that's releasing on a, you know, I might take a like a 6 month to a year break in between here and there, but like the grind goes and goes and goes and goes, and then normally on that 6 months to a year break, all I'm doing is loading the gun back up and I'm coming back firing again.
Okay, yeah.
Give a
Your
little
name. Uh, yeah, yeah. Your name, your image. I don't know if you got a logo yet or whatever, and I don't mean to put air quotes rudely. I don't know if
no,
you
it's
got an
good.
image or
I got
anything yet, but you do
I
got
got
the
like
name Fieldboiisavage. The
yeah.
question is, what inspired that, or how did you come up with the name, the logo, the
All right.
design?
So my brother that passed away, he used to call me Field Boy. I'm from Springfield, Ohio. It's called the Field, the Dirty Field. And as younger dudes, we was in the streets like trying to make any kind of money we could. You know, mama was doing this, their mama was doing that. So me and my brothers would be in the streets hustling and shit like that. So he started calling me Field Boy because I stayed out there, bro. It'd be 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm 13 trying to trying to catch me a little crackhead.
Hustle,
So
yeah,
yeah, so
yeah.
he called me Field Boy. Well, I had changed my name to nonfiction for a while. And then when he passed away, I felt it was only natural to pick that back up and go with it, except for like I'm a lot older. So I had contracted this dude to make me a graphic, and he was like, I need a picture. Well, not even thinking about it, I copied and pasted the picture I had in my on my my profile picture. I sent it to him, so he sends me it back, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck is this, man? Like, what's this?" And it said Fieldboiisavage. I'm like, "What the hell is that?" He was like, "Man, yeah." He was like, "Man, it said Savage on your picture." I said, "No, it didn't." I went back. That's when Facebook had automatically put the Savage on people's pictures.
Oh yeah.
So I was heated, and me and one of my homies, Gary Thompson, we was sitting in my studio, and I was like, "Dude, I'm fucking mad." He's like, "Hold on, bro." He said, "That's got ring to it." I was like, "What?" He's like, "It's marketable. Uh, Phil Boys, it's kind of
That's your
marketable,
shit,
but you added
right?
Savage to it. Everybody feels like they got Savage somewhere in them or something, So like it's highly marketable." And I was like, "Man, I'm gonna let this go for like 3 days, and then we changing this graphic." And then that was 2014, 15.
So what people
Uh,
like started picking up on it, and you just kind of
yeah,
started
very
rolling
quickly.
with it.
Yeah,
Because I mean, obviously you was savage out there in the street doing your thing, boy. So it
yeah.
kind of goes
Uh,
together that way too.
I thought about changing this 100 times, and I'm getting ready to probably switch it up to just Big Savage because that's what people dumb down Fieldboy Savage to is Big Savage. You know what I mean? So like, because it's a really long title, like it's super long. Uh, just dumb
It's
it
gonna
down, become simple.
it's gonna make for a unique tag, that's for sure. And
Yeah,
if and when you change your name, I guess you're gonna have to let me know. I'll probably be following you, and I just have to add that tag into the video. But all right. So then, is there an actual image yet, or you're still working on that, or you ain't really got one really?
blue
Con-
collar potheads. It's my image, buddy. You know?
All right. I could be the image.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Just my image is me, man. Everyday life, I am me, no matter what I do. So like when I'm writing this music, I'm still me. When
Right
I'm,
on.
when I'm at these shows, I'm still me because I am Fieldboy Savage, and that's on my daily life. Because we're all entwined as like I don't have no transparency or differences. When I go to shows, bro, I don't wear diamonds and shit. I put a wife beater and a pair of pants on. And I'm on that stage. You know what I mean? Like
How
I,
many
I want people.
I was just letting you finish. I was gonna say how
Oh
many shows have you done?
man, like 7 right now, man, and I'm rocking the shit out of them.
And is that
I started
local?
started doing
Have
shows, but
you
uh, I think I did Tolly's bar for the homie Charles Elkins. They call him Proms 812. He for his birthday bash for a couple years in a row, he had did Tolly's. So I did a couple of Tolly's in town here, but the rest of them been like Memphis, I want to say Minnesota. I've been a few places, man.
look?
Um,
I don't know if you're in my group on Facebook that shows for Juggalos, but
yeah,
the next time you have something, if you got a flyer for it, post it. If you're ever, I don't know. Again, I'm not an artist. I know y'all got to connect the promoter or booking agent. I don't know how all that shit works, man. But I know there's a show place, a bar, an establishment, whatever, that is well known. Ouija plays it all the time. In fact, he's about to be playing it in November in Indianapolis called the Black Circle. I don't know if you can maybe get on. They're always like doing shows and booking shows. I see stuff or
yeah.
whatever. Like you ever get
I got
there, man, I'd come see you and show some
yeah,
love and shit.
I got a decent amount of activity from Nap too, like on my social medias and shit. It's predominantly people from Nap, so like that would. I mean, I definitely work that in my shit. I book my
Dude,
own
that
show, so like I call, like, hey, yo, I'm trying to do this. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, if we can make this happen, I give them all my stats and shit. Let them see who I am. Let them hear my music, all that, and then
right.
pretty much set up what I can. Um, I'm about to like I got a what is it, 32-foot camper. It sounds funny, but 32-foot
No.
camper, I'm turning into a tour unit. You know, six, it'll sleep six. That way, I'm about to go on the road like for a good amount of time and just book as many shows as I can, jump on as many tours as I can. You know what I mean? Just be out.
Dude, that is dope. You really are doing the thing. That's what I mean. You are in a year, you're gonna be a whole different person, bro. Whole different
Uh,
person. Um, do you have a favorite movie? And you could give me one in each classification or just like an ultimate favorite or an ultimate few. I always say if I'm put on the spot and I have to pick one, I pick Blow with Johnny Depp. But
I
obviously, I love a lot of movies.
man, all day, every day since I was like 7, it's been The Crow.
The Crow.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, since you say that, I got to ask you, have you seen the new one and what's your thoughts on it?
No, I haven't. I haven't, man, because they be fucking
Don't don't
they
watch
be
it
messing
then.
these up bad, man. I ain't watched.
I feel
Yeah,
I feel like
they
you
be doing
so
this.
attached to that one, you don't want to see the new
Yeah,
one. I watched it optimistically, and it's not as good as the old one, in my opinion.
never
They
is.
they tried to like make it more like a Joker, Harley Quinn, weird theme, the short hair. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's different. I mean, it's got its perks that are kind
keep
of, but
Brandon Lee.
yeah.
That's all. Just give me Brandon Lee. That that
Yeah.
was my guy. So,
All
uh,
right. All
I'm a
right.
big
To
fan of his
Crow.
dad too. Yeah, definitely The Crow all day. The whole backstory, the meaning, the whole dialogue of that whole movie was just so deep that I think people didn't grasp it, man. I really think that was like, oh, that's a mildly erotic what's the word, it's just a movie. But like, dude, even from the grave, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
his love
Right.
was so strong that like he didn't care what it was. He was going back. And like that's what people should aspire for as having a spouse or something. You know what I mean? Like, they
Right.
should
Right.
aspire. Like, I'm come back from dead and I'm gonna follow a bird to fucking revenge us. We're
Right.
doing, you
Right.
know?
Bro, and crows can like remember a person, literally. If they like bond with you, they bond for like life type
Yeah.
stuff. Like crows are dope. Um, So before we get into these rapid questions, I did add an additional question, and you might actually give me an answer for it. I do not know. I think it'll be kind of a funny, different question. I want to start adding a few more questions as I go. Um,
That's
uh,
what that,
is there anyone in the industry labeled ops that you just can't stand? You can't fuck with. You
I'm,
can't stand their music. You ain't fucking with them.
no, man.
Mhm.
I think everybody see the way I look at music is a lot different. I don't have competition. I don't have, hatred for it's select, you know what I'm saying? So like everybody has a lane, you know what I mean? Everybody has a category, like cities and stuff. You got who's the best horrorcore rapper, you got who's the best lyricist, you got all that shit, right? Different. And I think
Right.
everybody just should be just riding their lane and like there should be no ops. That's goofy as fuck, bro. We trying to get to the same place, but we shooting each other on the way.
Right.
Like, no, hop in the whip, bro. I'm trying to take you there.
Right. Let's
So
feature on the way there.
yeah, I want longevity for every artist that's out here doing music or DJing or mixing and match.
but but
I just
but what if they're
activity.
just trying to vulture on the culture? They
You
ain't
know,
really about it. Is there
I don't
still a
see.
lane for them?
Yeah, you just said it. They're vultures, man. They're vulture.
That's their lane.
It's a whole lane in its own. They're their own group. You know what I'm saying? They be in there. Let them be. You know what I mean? Like people always like, oh, they doing this and they doing that. Let them do that. Like that has no effect on what I'm gonna wake up to tomorrow. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like, I don't care
It's
what
more
people
you
do,
ain't trying
man.
to let somebody's weight hold you down. You trying to do your own
Yeah,
thing. They stay
I'm
in
fat
theirs.
enough already. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like,
Right on. Yes. All right, man. Yeah, that's the new question. Okay, so now I got like 10 rapid questions for you. I'm going to allow you to floor for anything that maybe I didn't get to that you want to get out there and maybe shout out people or whatever, and we'll get off here. I'll stop wasting your time. I'm just
oh, you're
kidding.
not
I
wasting my
really
time, but I'm having a
I
flash right now.
appreciate you. Um, all right, so for anybody watching this that hasn't seen my other streams, we got either or, this or that, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna ask this man just like two question, and he has to pick one or the other. That's it. So we're gonna start the first one: Twix or Reese's.
Reese's
All right, yeah, I love me some peanut butter and chocolate.
eh,
Summer or winter?
winter.
Ooh, man,
I'm a big dude. That's when they make the best clothes, man. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, he said I'm already warm, but I can throw a hoodie on still and not be too
Yeah.
hot. I
Ain't
feel it. I
nobody want to see
love.
a fat dude in a tank top, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man, wait till you meet Mankini at the gathering, baby. That dude, he's 6'5", probably 350, wearing a man thong. That's all he's wearing. Um, at any rate, day or night?
night.
Night. All right. Yeah, I'm more of a night owl. I don't do mornings, even just generally speaking.
Much chaos for the day, during the day. You know what I mean? Like nights still.
Right, right. Uh, truck or car?
Bro,
All right. Um, movie night or roller skating?
movie night,
Pizza or pasta?
man. Pasta.
All right. Any kind
Yeah.
specifically you like? I'm gonna add to my own thing.
I like shrimp fettuccine and stuff like that. Like the
Oh, all right.
fettuccine, anything like that. Spaghetti, if it's made right, is good. I don't like the I don't know how to say it, man. Just the basic ass spaghetti. Like here's some meat, noodles, and sauce. I like more. You know, like, I'm gonna cut some onion and some pepper,
Yeah, do
a
it
little bit of
up.
jalapeno, you know, and
Now,
I
now,
don't.
do you cook your like noodles separate and then like put your sauce and shit on it, or you mix it all together in the pot at the end?
I mix that shit together.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I've always been raised. So, you
I
cook
mean, if you
too?
do it,
You a good
yeah,
cook?
yeah.
I
Oh
didn't even
fuck yeah,
ask that earlier. This just
yeah. I
led to
love to cook, man. That's my shit.
that.
I'll get blitzed and get on TikTok, see some shit, and I'm in the grocery store for 2 hours. Yeah, and I come
He
back
said,
here.
"What was that they had?" You're
Yeah,
scrolling looking for that
yeah.
shit. Can I
Swear, bro.
help
And
you, sir? No, I'm trying to find some shit.
I made all kinds of shit. Yeah, I like cooking. Fun.
All right. Facebook or Instagram? Which are you more on?
Facebook.
All right, but are you on Instagram? Can the people find you?
Uh,
Not really.
I mean, I got an Instagram, yeah, but
You
it's
just
just
don't
not.
post.
The hell, no. It's just photos and videos. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, right. I got you.
yeah,
All right. TikTok or Twitter?
TikTok because I don't know how to work Twitter.
All right. I've only just in the last like I've had a Twitter account for like 10 years, but only in the last 5 years have I started using it because of Ouija Mac. He's on there all the time. So anywhere I can be a fangirl, that's where I'm at.
I've done like 7 tweets in my whole life.
Right. I, I feel it. Uh, Pepsi or Coke? You can be a little more broad because like I like Mountain
Depends.
Dew, but I would prefer Coke over Pepsi.
Yeah, it depends. For me, it depends because like I don't have a preference of which one. I have a preference of when I'm drinking it, which one. You know what I mean? So like if I'm sitting down at a meal, I take a Coke with ice and cup of But if I'm like just thirsty as hell, I'm gonna drink me a cold ass Pepsi.
Okay,
uh
okay.
between them two. But Dr. Pepper's my shit.
Bro, that's what we stay on,
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper. I love it.
yeah,
You're so
that's my
dope.
shit.
Everybody go follow this guy if I haven't said it yet.
Go follow me,
Jesus.
please. The real
Yeah.
Fieldboiisavage on Facebook.
Man. All right. Pie or cake?
Pie,
Cobbler or cookies?
cobbler.
Oh, man. What's your favorite cobbler? I'd have to say
Peach.
probably. Yeah. I love it. All right, this one.
You get a
This
cotton
one.
candy Fago and some peach cobbler, you're set.
Man. What's your favorite Fagel? That ain't even on the list.
Cotton candy all
I
day.
like, so I would say it used to be cotton candy, but I have a strong liking for that firework. That's good, especially ice cold on a hot day. Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
it
candy
is.
apple every once in a while, it's pretty tight too if you haven't got to
And their
try it.
orange soda hits different too, man. Their orange soda is
Yeah,
probably the best orange soda.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it even put Sunkiss to shame, I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't like that shit's trash.
all right, the last one is is a little brain pain. Maybe not. It might be easy for you, but I thought this one up right before I hopped in the stream. Okay, either or. You either have to take a 3 mile walk in the rain, or you have to take a 5 mile walk in the desert, but you're given water, obviously, so you don't
I'm
like
giving her.
pass
Give me
out.
the rain, man. Give me the rain.
He said 3 miles of soggy, chafing shit
Oh,
versus
dude,
that
listen, man.
hot
The rain.
chap sand.
Yeah, the rain for me, it just hits different. I like when I'm in it, like when it rains, I'm happy at like my happiest peak. You know what I mean? Like I like rain.
Yeah.
I'll walk in that shit all day.
I sleep the best in rain, but I think that's anybody. If
Yeah.
it's a storm, man, that rain puts me to sleep like no tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Homie, I wish I had more for you. I wish I had a whole nother 20 questions because I don't want to go picking favorites, but damn it, dude, you're interesting. We're quite familiar, similar, even though we're different. And I can aspire to you. You're older than me, but you really seem like you got your head on your shoulders. You seem to
Yeah, I
be
try.
humble. You seem to be that artist. If you really do make it, you're not just gonna overlook certain people and give attention to certain people, and like you really seem like a down ass dude. And
Yeah, I
I
appreciate
could
that, man.
support somebody like that, you know.
Hey,
And so
yeah, I just try to be the best me at all times, man. That's be the best me at all times. So like I don't have time for negativity toward a person. I don't have time to none of that. Like if it don't make sense, I gotta make it make sense in my life. So I used to be that super reverse person where negativity was what drew me and like chaos is what I fed for. But like
mhm.
in life, you get older, shit changes up, man. Shit starts clicking.
Right, right. No, I love it. I couldn't even word it better. I want to again thank everybody that came in here, hung out with us,
Shit.
everybody that I know is gonna watch this after it goes live. So far, my streams, these have gotten somewhere in the, I think it's like the highest one so far is almost at 300 views, which ain't too
Yeah,
bad.
we're gonna get this
And
one up there.
yeah, we just share it out, and it ain't even about me. That's what I mean. This channel's not monetized. I'm not getting paid. I still got to get a lot of watch time for all of that BS. This is
Yeah.
about y'all. This is how I get to hang out with the homies. This is how I get to do my part in the community, in the Juggalo
Yeah,
community.
without people like you though, there is no like, it's like a teamwork ordeal. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing is helping us get out there to even just maybe 10 more people.
And then they
Or
tell 10 people, hopefully,
yeah,
and
it's a growth. We as an artist, I appreciate you even inviting me up here. So I appreciate you taking the time to even ask me questions. You know what I mean? You didn't you could have skipped me. You know what I mean? So like I do appreciate that, and I've said in every interview I ever did, like I humbly appreciate everything you're doing for me. You know what I mean? And I look forward to coming back at some point. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dude, that'd be dope. Especially when I got some better equipment, better setup and stuff.
Yeah.
Be
Well, I like
nice.
to think, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely nice.
Is there anything else, any shout
Yeah.
outs you
So
want to give or anything like that? I'm
I,
gonna real quick, let me say something and you can
yeah,
continue.
go ahead.
I'm gonna for anybody watching now and anybody that watches this on the replay, his links, I'm gonna grab all of his links from him and you will find them at the top of the description underneath the original description of this video. It'll be the next thing, so you ain't even gotta scroll too far. So go support him. Click on his
Yeah,
links, follow him,
go
and all of that.
links. Go click them links. Let me like, subscribe, all that. Fieldboiisavage is my name. You can find me on Google. You can to get to most of my things. It's the easiest. But I'm on Spotify. I'm on all the streaming platforms.
Did this disconnect? Hey, homie. I don't know if you can hear me. It's like your camera froze. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap this up for him and us. I feel like he was shouting himself out, and the man deserves it. He's been an awesome guest. I do not know what's going on with the camera. Usually it's me having problems, but go follow him, Fieldboiisavage. You can look him up on Google and everything else. I'm gonna put his links in the description and be looking out. It sounds like he's got a lot going on, and I don't think he's just talk. This man's really about to put out some stuff, and you could support him before he's big. You know what I'm saying? You could be his day one person that is voting for him, helping him maybe get in somewhere or lifting him up and I'm sure he'll remember that if he sees you enough, you make enough of a recognition or that he can recognize you and stuff. He'll remember his homies. Uh, I love doing these streams. Thank you yet again for allowing me to do these. It's been a blast, and I look forward to many, many more. Be sure to subscribe, follow, hit the like button. Till next time, whoop whoop. Much love. Tell somebody you love them, man. Life is too short. We out. I'm sorry he hopped off, but he gave us an hour and 20 minutes, so we can't ask much more from the man. Whoop whoop.